Hello and welcome to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. Today we are here to discuss the German league, the DEL league. You've done some research for this league and some pretty interesting things I think you're going to share with us.
Well, I hope so. A little bit.
So there's some German players already in the NHL. There's Grubauer, Seidenberg, Draisaitl, a few others.
Thomas Greiss, the goalie.
Yeah, there's lots. The German people have been in the league for a while. Ole the goalie was...
Goalie Kolzig,
Yeah, back in the 90s. He was the German guy back then. So we're here to rank the logos. And there's 14 different logos in the league. Now, this is just my personal opinion. There's no right or wrong here. This is just based on my opinions. Yeah. And we're going to start off with number 14, the Red Bull...
Munich. Actually, it's... we would call it Munich in English.
I ranked these last because the Red Bull already has a logo. Like Red Bull is an energy drink. Mm-hmm. That's not a hockey logo. That's an energy drink logo, and it's on a hockey jersey.
So I would guess they're sponsors.
Yeah, clearly we know who the sponsor of this team is, Red Bull. So for that reason alone, I had to give it a thumbs down. It's not unique. I've seen this logo hundreds of times before. So. Yeah. Number 13.
DEG, the Düsseldorf Eislaufgemeinschaft.
Yeah, that thing looks a little...
Yeah, so Düsseldorf's ice skating community is what the DEG part stands for, if you were to translate that to English. Yeah, that's a griffin, is it?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It just looks, I don't know, it looks creepy.
It does. Got some hockey sticks at the bottom.
Yeah, but still I have to give it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do anything for me. Sorry. All right, number 12. This team isn't actually in the league anymore.
Correct, yeah. They fell out after 2016.
Yeah, but I had to include it in this ranking because this logo it needs to be discussed. The Hamburger Freezers. Now, maybe if you're from Europe or you don't speak good English, hamburger over here is like a burger you eat.
It's a burger that you eat. And I think the original name of the hamburger came from Hamburg.
Could be.
So
we keep
it's really theirs, not ours.
Keep our frozen hamburgers in freezers. Yeah. So this team name, Hamburger Freezers.
Yeah, there are actually probably butcher shops all around North America that have Hamburger freezers.
Yeah, so this is
real ones.
Very strange.
And those hinky eyes coming out of the goalie mask, that's a little...
Yeah. If we want to barbecue later, we can just go upstairs to our Hamburger freezer and
we can
get some burgers.
There's a whole hockey team in there.
Yeah, the whole hockey team. Sorry.
Okay.
Thumbs down. That's just the name.
The Krefeld Penguin.
Yeah, this is really strange. That number one, that penguin looks like he's up to something.
Well, you know what it reminded me of? In Mad Magazine, which I used to read voraciously when I was in my early teens.
Okay.
Mad Magazine. They have this cartoon that, maybe they still do, I don't even know if Mad is still around, but they had these cartoon characters called Spy versus Spy. There was a white guy and a black guy.
Exactly what you're talking
about. And their faces remind me, or this reminds me of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's up to something for sure.
He's definitely up to something. And those elf boots he's wearing, I assume they're supposed to be skates, but they look like elf boots. So
yeah, they kind of curl up at the front.
Yeah.
He's got a hockey stick. There's a puck there.
Yeah.
He's got a helmet on. So he does tick some of your boxes for what you like in a logo.
But let's just look at this for a second.
All right.
So the penguin, they've gave him a personality, kind of. They gave him a human mouth, so to speak. They gave him human eyes. They even put his feet in skates. What's up with his arms? Why didn't they give him human hands? He's just got these, weird...
Well, he's got wings. He's a penguin. Wings that don't work because penguins can't fly.
Well, penguins don't have teeth like humans either, or feet to go in skates. So why wouldn't you give them human hands just to go along with that? It just looks awkward. You just...
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Thumbs down.
Okay.
Number 10.
The Berlin Eisbären, which actually stands for polar bears. Eisbären is a ice bear and polar bear. So in this case...
Which I guess you can tell from the logo.
I wouldn't have figured that out.
No. I didn't like this logo because it looks like it was drawn with an Etch-a-Sketch. Everything is sharp. All the lines are sharp. The eyes look strange. Like he's looking in the sun and he's squinting. Mm-hmm. It's not terrible. It's just it's a little plain.
I kind of like it. It's not my favorite, but I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 9.
The Weninger Wild.
So
when I first saw the logo, I thought it said Wild Things.
Wild Things.
But it's Wild Wings. And it jumped out at me quickly as Wild Things. And I thought, that's
which is a very famous song.
Yeah,
I believe.
Tone Loc, I think. Anyway.
So
yeah,
2 shades of blue, which is good. I like that. It looks like a fake hockey logo, like a cartoon fake hockey logo or something. I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
So I kind of thumbs down.
I'm with you there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unique, but
yeah.
Number 8.
This is Die Adler Mannheim, and Adler is a German word for eagle. So these are the Mannheim Eagles, and again, you can probably figure that out by looking at the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty unique. You got 2 sets of wings there. Eagle head, obviously, but what ruins it for me is actually that claw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's too big in proportion to the head. I just picture an eagle with, like a normal sized eagle with claws and stuff, but with a really tiny head, just because of the proportion here. Like if you just picture an eagle with a very miniature head.
I've never been close enough to an eagle to do a head claw comparison.
No?
So I'm not really sure. But,
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I can't argue with you.
Number 7.
The Augsburger Panthers. I think this is actually an old logo. The AEV is the abbreviation the team had into the 90s.
Okay.
The newer logo, this team's still around. The newer logo has a panther, but it's more of a side view and a little less detailed. It's more stylized. And I kind of like the newer logo. But that one there is not bad.
We're getting there.
Claws.
Again, the cat pandemic. I don't know what it is about cats and hockey logos, but they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's unique. You get the red tongue. Looks like some blood on the teeth. He's fierce. He's angry. He's clawing at that puck. Not too bad. It's a little dark. So it's a little like jet black.
Yeah.
I don't know. Number 6.
The Cologne High, which is sharks.
Sharks are pretty neat.
Sharks are pretty neat in your view. You like sharks.
Sharks are pretty neat.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he looks a little special. That shark looks a little special. It looks like I don't know. It's just a weird angle for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And his eyes are...
Well, his eyes almost look like he's afraid of what he's looking at rather than about to eat it. Like usually a shark is going to have these, but this shark here, like you turn the corner and went, oh!
I think it's his eyes that are making him look
a
little different. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. A little centered. The dot is centered there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I do like it.
Yeah. So the ERC Ingolstadt, that's the ice hockey and let me see now. I have it written down. And skating club. So ERC. That's Rollschuck, which is skating. So ice hockey and skating club in Ingolstadt.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
I have these guys ranked number 5.
Nice.
Because I like the bottom part of the logo. I don't like the text at the top. The diamond-shaped shield thing at the bottom with the cat in there. The 2 shades of blue. You got a gradient in behind. I like that. If it was just that, I'd like it a lot.
Nice.
It's very simple. It's good colors.
Mm-hmm. This is the Strobing Tigers.
Yeah, number 4. I like the color of it's like a kind of a beigeish orange. Got some blue in there. The claws coming around, but the perspective's wrong. It looks like he's like tilted. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like it's hard to explain, but
his left hand's way bigger, or left paw is way bigger than his right. So he is.
But it's just his head, the way it is. Like his head is looking like he's looking off camera or towards like.
Right.
It's hard to explain, but.
Okay.
Just a perspective.
You still liked it, though.
Oh, I still liked it. Yeah. Number 3.
The Thomas Sabo Ice Tigers. These play in Nuremberg, what we would call Nuremberg.
This isn't a really amazing logo, but I just like it. I like the red and the blue together. Again, with the cat. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if there's any ice tigers or tigers in general in Germany roaming the lands, but
I'm not sure.
It seems to be a bit of a theme here in this league.
Yeah, Thomas Sabo, by the way, he's the sponsor of the team.
Well, I got that.
It's a jewelry store chain that's in the area. So
I felt like maybe he thought he was pretty special to put his own name on and his signature on the thing. I don't like that. So thumbs down, Thomas, if you're watching. Not cool, bud. Just let the team name have its own team name. You don't need your name on there.
Okay.
Number 2.
The Isserlohn Now, come on.
Okay.
Before, pardon me, excuse me. Before we get to that, though, there is a bit of interesting history with the Iserlohn.
I'm not sure if the good part should come at the before or the end.
Okay, maybe do your thing, and then I'll ride along with the history.
No, you do the good stuff first.
Okay. Iserlohn is a community in Germany where Canadian soldiers were stationed nearby. Not so much immediately after the end of the war, but when the Canadians were deploying out of Korea. And they were, being sent to Germany from Korea when the Korean conflict was diminishing in the early 50s. The Canadians gathered in a base that was very close to here, and they started playing hockey. And the locals had never seen hockey at that time, so the kids started watching the Canadian soldiers playing hockey, and they liked the game, and they started to play minor hockey of their own in a fashion. And by the late 1950s, they had their own team. The current version of that team is this team here, the Iserlohn Roosters. All right, there's the history lesson.
It's number 2, so I don't hate it. It's just It's very detailed, which is great. The colors are great. He's wearing hockey gloves. The text isn't too distracting, but it's a rooster. I mean, I just picture being on the opposing team and just seeing a bunch of cocks come towards me, and it's just like, it's not. It doesn't fit in any sport, really. I just don't get the rooster thing. Do you know what I mean, though? Like,
but it would frighten you.
It would be frightening for a different reason. Yes.
It would frighten me. It's comical.
It's comical. It's not the typical animal or bird or whatever you'd choose for a team presence. What's the mascot look like for this team? Just a big cock walking around.
And
get your picture with the cock, kids.
It's not a fierce thing that hunts other creatures. It's not a carnivore. The main function of a rooster, other than its normal function as a male species member, is to wake you up in the morning. That's what it does. It banishes the night.
It just pecks at stuff.
I'm not feeling it. But so you gave it number 2, though.
I did. It's detailed. It's one of the most detailed logos in the league. So I gotta give it a thumbs up. But I don't know.
Okay.
All right, number 1.
The Wolfsburg Grizzlies.
Yeah, I just like. I like the colors. The bear is. There's not too much detail, but there's enough that it gets. You know exactly what it is. It looks fierce. It looks angry. It's symmetrical. I like it a lot, actually. I don't like how big the Grizzlies is at the top, but other than that, I really like this logo.
Yeah. It's got the fierce in the eyes, and it's got kind of the offsetting left and right. It's not too uniform. It has like a shadowed side and a lighted side.
Yeah, there's some shading there, just with the black and white. So pretty cool.
No, and it's a pretty badass looking creature. I would be afraid of that coming at me too.
Absolutely, more so than a bunch of cocks. Yeah. So. Right. Look good on a jersey is what I was trying to think of saying. But looks good on a jersey.
Very good.
All right. Well, that I guess wraps up this video of the German DEL logos. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hopefully it wasn't too bad for you. Hopefully you found it a little bit entertaining. We kind of get off topic.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
This is not science, folks.
Exactly. Which another off-topic thing right now is I'm wearing this shirt for a reason. I'm a huge space astronomy fan, and my name is Neil. I was named by you after Neil Armstrong. Today is the 48th anniversary of the launch of Apollo 11.
Correct.
Which sent them to the moon a couple days later.
Yeah.
And obviously we know history from there, first man on the moon. So.
Yeah, you may not be watching this on the day we're doing it, but the day we're recording this video is the 48th anniversary.
July 16th.
And I remember the moonshot vividly. I was a kid at the time, but I was completely obsessed with the moon landing.
I'm jelly. All right, guys, thank you guys very much for watching. We really appreciate it. Let me know down below what your favorite logo was. Maybe it'll be the number 2 Roosters. Who knows? If you like this video, hit the like button. That definitely helps. If you're new to this channel, hope you hit the subscribe button and join us here. And we'll see you in a future video. Adios. What? good. You're losing it.
He's chased by a bunch of
It's true, though. If you were a defenseman backing up and seeing a bunch of cocks coming at you, Jesus. Oh,